Hi everyone. Throughout this coaching series, we're looking to use a Google Classroom to share information, resources, and workshop pre-work assignments. This classroom is called Coach Like in the Classroom, and you should have access to it. Hopefully you've received an email invitation to the classroom, which will provide you with a link to the room directly. If not, please reach out to either myself, Dana Weatherall at Niagara College, or Jen Wicks at College of the North Atlantic, and we'll try to help you get all set up. Once you have access, you can visit the classroom at any time. You'll find the classroom under your Google Apps. If you're not sure about Google Apps and where they are, I'm going to show you. The first thing you'll do is sign into your Google account. Once you do that, you'll go to the top right-hand side of your screen to the 9 dots in a box, which are your Google Apps. You're going to look for the classroom. In this case, you might have to scroll down a little bit. And when you click on the classroom app, it should take you to the classroom for this series. If you don't see the classroom, it may be that it's under another account you have associated with Google. So take a look at that and see if you can find the classroom there. Once you're in the classroom, you'll see 4 categories. You'll see stream, classwork, people, and grades. For your purposes, you'll mostly be using the first 2 categories, stream and classwork. So stream is your main page. It's this page. It's basically the place for any announcements. In particular, if you have comments or questions throughout the program that you feel would benefit the rest of the group, you can go here and put an announcement here. The other main page is your classwork page, and here is where you'll have access to all the information shared in the program. Before we dive into that, I wanted to show you how you can control your notifications. The notification may appear as an email when we add a document to the class or we share it with all of you. If you don't want this, you can definitely control it. When you enter the classroom, you'll see 3 little lines on the top left-hand side of the page. If you click on that and go to settings, you can see all your settings there for Google. If you want to control the settings specifically for your classroom, you're going to go to the bottom of the page, and there you'll see something called class notifications. And this is where you'll see the class for the program. If you do decide to turn these notifications off, we do encourage you to check back into the classroom over the course of the program so you don't miss anything. Okay, so now we're going to take a quick tour of the classroom itself. So as I mentioned, the main page is the stream page. This is where you can put any questions or comments you feel would benefit the group as a whole. If you go into the classwork page, the top of it is just a welcome from your coach facilitators, myself and Jen. At the top of it is how to use the classroom. We also have a video hello from Jen and I, so you'll see a link that goes there. It actually goes into Padlet, and you'll have a chance to use that at a few points during the program. We have a snapshot of the coaching series, either a visual representation or more detailed information. Also, if you have a question or you need help, you can go to myself or Jen directly, or as I mentioned, you can go to the stream page and post your question or comment there. We also encourage you to share your successes and also your lessons learned throughout the program. If you want to try out certain activities or you want to try out certain skills and then you want to share how it all went, we'd love to hear from you. So again, here's a link. It'll take you into a Padlet and you can post your thoughts there. There's also going to be welcomes from each of you. We're going to ask you as part of one of your first assignments to follow this link into Padlet and to record a video introduction. And then you'll have a chance to meet everyone and see everyone there. If we go further down the page, you're going to see all the material for the first workshop on March 10th, workshop 1. What we're going to try to do for each of the workshops is have a summary of all the things that you should try to do prior to the workshop. We have the learning outcomes. We have the various assignments, again, that we encourage you to complete prior to the workshop with the due date. We also have some extra resources. And at times you may see something here called a worksheet, and that will most likely be a document that you'll be using in the workshop itself. At this particular time, we don't actually have a worksheet. You can also gain access to all the material for the workshops along the left-hand side. So if I go to workshop 1, you'll see a much wider and broader view of what's in workshop 1. You'll also have a chance to see who's in the course by going to people. We won't be using grades for this particular program. And I'm going to go back to classwork, and the class drive folder is also there. So all the information that we'll be referring to, you can have access to here. It's important to note too that all of the resources and all of the assignments or any links here, they will most likely go to the class drive folder. So that's it for now in terms of a quick tour of our classroom for this pilot coaching series. If you do have any questions, please just reach out to myself or Jen, and we really look forward to seeing you on March 10th for the first workshop.